Hello everyone and welcome to the Origin Files. This series will explore the origins and history of our favorite comic book heroes and villains. If you're a longtime fan of superheroes and comic books, you know that there are multiple incarnations and versions of the same character, and as such, I cannot touch upon every single incarnation or version of a character. Thus, the blueprint I decided to go with is as follows. I will start with the first ever comic book appearance of any specific character. Then, I will leap way forward in time to the New 52, where heroes and villains alike got reimagined backstories for the new DC continuity. Mera was created during the Silver Age of comic books by DC editor and writer Jack Miller and artist Nick Cardy. Mera made her debut in Aquaman issue 11 in October 1963. I'm seizing the moment 'cause I gotta go for the time's gone. Mera is from Dimension Aqua, an otherworldly alien dimension made almost entirely of water with the occasional land. In the watery world of Dimension Aqua, a man named Liron seizes control of Mera's kingdom, deposing her, and exiled Mera flees to the Earth dimension, where she enlists the aid of Aquaman and Aqualad. This the moment I'ma make it mine, this is my sign. Aquaman Volume 1, Issue 11 is divided into 3 chapters. Chapter 1, The Doom from Dimension Aqua. On a routine patrol of the ocean, Aquaman and his young ally encounter a strange sight, an abandoned ship running wild. As the two heroes go to save the ship, a giant pincer formed out of coral reef comes out of the ocean and grabs the two heroes. They manage to escape through a small space, and as they escape, a giant magnifying glass made out of water makes the ship explode. Aquaman remarks that the ship must have been loaded with dynamite to explode like that. As they swim away from the burning oil, they catch a glimpse of a girl swimming at superhuman speed, and they follow after her. They eventually catch up to the strange girl as she loses her powers. She explains that she saved them from the ship that was ready to explode. They ask her who she is and how she has gotten these special powers. She explains that she is or was Queen Mera of a watery world in another dimension, and everyone in their world has the ability to will the water to do their bidding. After they ask where she's from, she begins to tell her tale. When her father died, she became queen, and after an evil pretender, Liron, marched upon her castle, she was forced to flee. Mera asked the guard where she could go, and the guard takes her to a scientist called Xebel. The scientist created a dimension warp which allows for traveling to other worlds, and it should keep her safe for a while. There's only time for her to travel through before her kingdom was captured. Soon after, Liron the usurper shows up and attacks the trio with U-boats launched like missiles, and soon captures them as he turns the water around them into ice. Liron gives Aquaman an ultimatum: hand over the girl and walk away free, or surely perish where they stand. Chapter 2, The Super Sea Sleuth. For a brief moment, Aquaman considers Leon's ultimatum, but decides to fight back as Aqualad tells him what surely will happen to the exiled queen if he hands her over. They manage to get away. When they are far enough away, Liron yells at them, telling them that he will be back with his followers. Mera says that they stand no chance against all of Liron's forces, but Aquaman has a plan and tells them to stay put and out of sight. As the followers come back through the warp, they make their escape. Aqualad, forgetting that Mera lost her powers of super speed, they get captured in a big swirling pit. They escape once again, and Aquaman confronts the evildoers and tells them that they will taste the wrath of his powers as they lost them before, but now they have returned in full. The pair battle it out, and Aquaman eventually drives away the foes. Aqualad asks Aquaman about his newfound powers, and Aquaman tells him that he hasn't actually gained any new powers, but it was their old friend Quisp who worked his watery magic via remote control. Aquaman tells Quisp to get him an army of water sprites so they can take back Mera's kingdom. Masqueraded as a shark, Liron subdues Quisp as he swims away to find an army. Chapter 3, Prisoners of the Waterworld. As Quisp gets captured by Liron, a signal fish warns Aquaman that Leon is on his way, and they head for dry land, but before they get there, they get captured again, this time in a strange plastic-like contraption. Having captured the heroes, Liron brings them through the warp to Dimension Aqua. Liron locks them up in a coral cage and plans to know how the secrets of the warp work. Aquaman gets his octopus friends to help him break the cage, and they escape for about the 5th time in the story alone. The trio swims back through the warp down an undersea cavern. The path is blocked, and right before the eventual doom, Aquaman wipes a smudge off Mera's arm, giving her back her powers, unbeknownst to him and her. A great wave hurls back the enemies, and Aquaman, thinking it must be Quip, Mera reveals that it was she who did it. Relaunch still chasing after them. Aquaman comes up with a plan. He telepathically commands some swordfish and he surfs on them into an oil tanker, making the oil spill into the water. Aquaman, having figured out that the lead robs the Dimension Aqua people of their powers, it stops them dead in their tracks, and they are escorted by Mera's loyal followers to prison. Mera remarks that oil can't rob them of their powers, only lead can. Then Aquaman drops some knowledge on us, telling us that practically all redefined oil contains a high percentage of lead. Before the story ends, Mera says that Aquaman has become very dear to her, and she asks if she can visit again. Aquaman, of course, obliges. The editor then asks the reader if we would be interested in seeing Mera again in another undersea adventure. And so ends the debut and origin of Queen Mera of Dimension Aqua. I'm so happy that the character of Mera actually turned out to be a hit and not just a one-and-done character, because I think she's such a cool and interesting character, and she became an invaluable member to the Aquaman mythos, and her ever-growing popularity is such a joy to see, because hopefully one day she can become as popular as the likes of Black Canary, Harley Quinn, or even Wonder Woman herself. Now I know that in the world of comics these are all well-known characters, but I'm talking about the casual fans who perhaps only watch the movies. For example, Harley Quinn. She became a massive success after Suicide Squad came out, and I know, they turned her into the Deadpool of the DC universe, but still, if a character can become super popular without alienating, compromising, or changing them completely, I say go for it. And the same with Wonder Woman. I mean, she was always popular, but now that she has had 2 feature films, she's more popular than ever, and hopefully the same can happen to other characters that may not be A-listers. Mera's powers and abilities include alien physiology, which allows her to breathe and live underwater, hydrokinesis, enhanced durability, strength, speed, and marine telepathy. Being from Dimension Aqua and having lived her entire life in the ocean, she is an elite level swimmer and skilled at hand-to-hand combat. As she is from Dimension Aqua, she is vulnerable to lead, and it robs her of all her powers. As a result of DC's New 52 relaunch in 2011, a relaunch of their entire comic book line, starting from issue 1, Mera was reimagined by writer Jeff Johns, Ian Rice, and Joe Prado on pencil and ink respectively in Aquaman issue 1. I think I'm destined to win it, they playing games, I ain't in it. Mera makes her first New 52 appearance in November 2011 in Aquaman volume 7 issue 1, but she only makes a brief appearance at the end of the comic. Mera is an Atlantean and the princess of Xebel, a kingdom formed by Atlantean exiles. She is a famous love interest and wife of the superhero Aquaman. She was tasked with the mission to assassinate Aquaman, the king of Atlantis, before she abandoned her quest when she met and fell in love with Aquaman. She has been at his side ever since, proving to be his most valuable partner in battle and life. She is also the mother to Aquaman's child, Adrena Curry. Mera's power include, but are not limited to, Atlantean physiology, which allow her to live and breathe underwater, as well as superhuman durability to survive the crushing depths of the ocean. She has enhanced senses such as hearing and vision, which allows her to see in the darkness of the ocean. She also has superhuman reflexes, stamina, agility, and speed, which allows her to swim faster than 6,000 kilometers an hour, as well as superhuman strength, which allows her to lift over 70 tons. She also possesses the power to super leap and hydrokinesis such as liquid construction. She is also a trained assassin from childhood and an elite swimmer. She also wields her very own trident. So I hope you enjoyed this video. These videos take a very long time to make and I put a lot of effort into them. I would like to believe at least. and hopefully I can make this into a regular series on the channel. I don't profit from these videos in any way whatsoever, so a like and a subscription would be very welcomed and appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.